Hey, this is Kat from Red Mountain Shaman, and I share shamanic wisdom through dreams, visions, nature, synchronicities, intuition, channeling, art, music, photography, and shamanic journeys. Welcome back to my channel. Last night, the ancestors gave me a quantum healing. There were 3 of them. They were Native American, and when I asked their names, they said Sitting Bull, Black Elk, and Red Cloud. Then they mentioned something about being my Pleiadian, Hebrew, and Native American ancestors. All of these tribal leaders have visited me in the past and are from the Lakota tribe. I experienced some magical things out on the ancient Lakota lands when I visited Devil's Tower in 2020, and I'll probably be sharing that experience in a future video. The Hopi believe that their ancestors came from the Pleiades. The Lakota believe the legends of Devil's Tower created the Pleiades star system from the 7 sisters. The Bible mentions that this star system was created by the Lord. So last night's healing began with them blowing some sort of golden dust over my body. Then they were purifying me with sage smoke while using blue feathers. They put crystals at my feet, and the energy felt as if it was coming up through the soles of my feet. Then they put a whirling log, or a SWASTIKA symbol over the top of me. Coincidentally, this is the same symbol I see on the door every time I enter a shamanic journey. As this symbol was spinning above me, they began to fan and gently brush my body with palm leaves. Then I was shown a number 13 and a dragon. I was also shown a turtle and the bear constellation again. At the end of the healing, I saw the golden dust surrounding me a second time. I must have fallen asleep after that because this is all I remember. I was listening to singing bowls during this healing and accidentally left the TV on when I drifted off. When I woke up in the morning, there was a new meditation video on with blue feathers in a bowl of sage and smoke. Later that morning, I went to check my feed and noticed that this same symbol was trending due to a controversial public figure posting it along with the Star of David. I figured there must be a connection with the timing of this. I have also been wondering about the palm tree symbolism. If you've been following my channel, I've stated that I'm beginning to think that ancient Egypt and the Hebrews were actually in America before colonization. I'll post another channel that goes into great detail about this in the comments for those who are interested. Most of the cities mentioned in the Bible along the journey of Moses are found in Utah, but one place I can't find in Utah is the city of palm trees, or the land of Zor. I looked this up and learned that Zor simply means place of refuge. It is described as one of the 5 cities of the plain by Jordan River and the Dead Sea, which may be in Utah because these places are in Utah. Remember the old map I mentioned John Levi showed on his channel that laid out the 5 noble cities in the area of Utah? They were marked as unknown lands at the time. I wonder if there's a connection there. It is interesting to note that Zor was also spared from the wrath of God, so it being the city of refuge makes sense. Now into the palm leaf symbolism. The palm is an important symbol of victory after God delivered the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. The palm branch is also a symbol of God's power, peace, triumph, and eternal life, or what the ancient Egyptians saw as immortality. In earlier videos, I mentioned that I think there is wisdom in ancient Egypt and Hermeticism, but that the Egyptians became corrupted. I believe it is the same with Masonic practices, and I'm still learning about this from spirit and from research. I looked into the golden dust that I saw during this healing. I found that the Bible mentions golden dust in Job 28, and it refers to it as the wisdom of God, and that this wisdom is not found in the land of the living, but it is found in the mind of God. This is what I consider shamanism to be all about, entering the spirit world or the mind of the Great Spirit and the ascended beings who represent the Great Spirit in order to gain wisdom. I also found this golden dust or golden powder in alchemy practices. In past messages, Spirit has also mentioned the Golden Dawn and the Bringers of the Dawn. These are two things I have yet to dive into, but in brief passing, it seems that the Golden Dawn is yet another wisdom teaching that was hijacked. The Bringers of the Dawn is a channeled book from the Pleiadians, which I have yet to read. The blue feathers that were used in this healing can symbolize freedom and transcendence. I think in my case, it may also be a nod to the blue ray of creation, which I am told that I come from. Native American culture holds blue to be a symbol of protection and often painted their doors blue and used blue turquoise in their jewelry. Even before I knew about this, I painted my whole house a soft blue, and the outside has a turquoise blue trim and 4 big turquoise blue pots in the front entrance. Nearly all of my jewelry is Native American turquoise. Blue feathers were regarded in Native American culture as spiritual representation of calm, inspiration, psychological awareness, and expanding spiritual connectedness. I will put that blue feather meditation link in the comments if anyone's interested in experiencing it for themselves. So today I wanted to reach out to Spirit to see if there's any more clarity on all of this, and to see if there are any pearls of wisdom or insight I might have missed. And Yeshua is the being who came forward. This is what he had to say. Behold, I am he whom you call Yeshua, God of old. I come that mankind may find joy. For it is in truth that mankind will rise and step into the joy of creation. You have received healing from your blessed ancestors of the Pleiades, and they have given you knowledge in the form of symbolism, and it is this symbolism in which I wish to expand upon this day. For my star is the star of righteousness. I am all that is good. As humanity has fallen into a state of spiritual unawareness, I wish to bring them into the light and out of this darkness. For the light of God is what will lead you into the land of your inheritance. Feel my rays shining down upon you as warmth of the sun on your face. Take in my codes of light and enlightenment. You are living in a time of deception, and it is with God that this deception can be transformed into enlightenment. This is true alchemy, my daughter. Indeed, I will help you alchemize the darkness through the light of my rays of truth. Hear my words. The symbols of old will be returned to the light. The symbol of the Star of David represents the light body, or the Merkaba. When this symbol is used in its proper order, it is the light within you. The symbol of the whirling log is very ancient and indeed is auspicious. When these two symbols are used in unison, it creates a power untold. Take back this power from the darkness. It is yours and always was yours, for it is the power of God within. It is for you to discern he or she who is of the light and he or she who is of the darkness. By their actions and by their fruit ye shall know them. Now I wish to speak about the land of Zor. This land was set aside for my people in the days of old, and will once again be set aside for my people in current times of trial. For it is a sacred land of sanctuary, a land which you have been guided to. Remain here and watch your liberty unfold. Those who hear my voice will be guided to where they need to be in order to bring healing and liberty to all nations. My light workers are in various places, bringing order to the cosmos and to the earth. Be at one with each other and work together in joy and unison so that my purposes for the planet may come about in perfect divine timing. The works of light will soon overshadow the works of darkness, for in light there is strength and knowledge. The strength of my voice as the Lion of Judah will be heard through my children who are workers of the light. You are my night. You are my knighted ones. You are the knights of the round table. You are the 12, and I am the 13. The 13th sign was removed from the Zodiac, and it is the sign of the dragon or the sign of the snake, the serpent of wisdom that was stolen and inverted from my people. You were born on the 13th, and this is no accident. You have the Native American birth sign of the snake. You are a rider of the dragon. The dragon has returned. You are a carrier of serpent wisdom, and this is your true birth sign. Carry your staff or serpent with dignity and humility, for in your connection to this serpent fire and water energy lies your ability to see ahead and guide others into the light. The turtle has 13 sections laid out upon its back. These represent the 13 colonies upon Turtle Island, which is America. These colonies will be restored. As I have said, watch the landscape change. This means that the old paradigms and power structures will begin to transform into something new and yet ancient. Be at peace as you ride the dragon of wisdom or Sophia into the light. All is well, and yet all is doomed. That which is a detriment to you and your soul is what is doomed. For the time of the rule of darkness is coming to an end, even as it ramps up. Be still. Know that I am. I am present at this time of transformation, and I am within all things. Even the darkness will be turned into light for your good. So be it. I am he who returns as a thief in the night. Expect surprises and the unveiling of the unknown to continue as you follow me into the light of a new day. Thank you, Yeshua. I did a little more research into the 13 sections on the back of the turtle, and the Native Americans see it as a calendar standing for 13 moons. It also represents the continent of North America and the cycle of seasons. At this point, I don't understand exactly what he is saying about the 13 original colonies being restored, but the original inhabitants of each of the 13 colonies were Native American tribes. There were also 12 tribes of Israel, and Yeshua would make 13, so maybe this is a metaphor for the 12 tribes of Israel and him returning or restoring America. Yeshua has also mentioned all of the colors of the rainbow coming together in celebration. And this, I believe, is reference to the rainbow prophecy, which is also a Native American prophecy. Another person who is apparently getting prophetic information popped up on my feed, and he received a vision in which he saw the American flag posted on a ship. He then saw a second American flag that looked a little different and seemed to have less stripes. So perhaps there's a connection there as well, and perhaps this is in relation to the changing landscape that Yeshua keeps mentioning is coming. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Right after this channeling, a video about the return of the dragons popped up on my feed as well. This video breaks down the dragon colors. When I first started doing shamanic journeys and meditations, this beautiful white dragon who seemed very benevolent appeared and beckoned me to ride upon his back. In this video that popped up on my feed, it explains that those who are connected to the white dragon are the ones who are bringing back true history. I'll put a link to this video if you're interested in watching it in the comments. I want to continue on with this symbolism of the 13 colonies or the 13 sections on the turtle's back of America in the next episode, because I am continuing to get downloads of information about this. So that'll probably be extended in my next episode. If you find this channel interesting and you want to support it, please feel free to leave a comment, share with anyone you think might resonate with this material, and please press like, subscribe, and the notification bell to be informed of my next video. Until next time, sending you all love, freedom, and light.